Dear friends, Ed Mitchell is here. I would like to tell you some things. For example, from today I will start to work on my new CD, instrumental CD, and in the same time I will try to make recordings on this, video recordings, then you can see how I'm doing that. Also, at the same time I can give you some advice how you can get good sound, with which effects and with which program you can record it that. I'm working with the Logic, and that's one really good program for studio and for recordings. There is many plugins inside, and you can use it very easily. At the same time, I'm using a Big 6 from Solid State Logic. This is one mixer, and I'm really satisfied with it because sound is great. At the same time, maybe we can talk also about some another thing, not only about the music, and because music is only one small part of our life. And sometimes it's not bad to say what you think about this. There is many channels on YouTube, and you can hear many good guitarists, and you can learn many different good things for you. At the same time, I think it's sometimes you should try to find your own way to play your own music, because on the beginning of career for every musician is very important to make the covers. On the beginning of my career, I had this opportunity to learn music with my ears, not with my eyes. And with my ears, I was starting from Django Reinhardt, Jimi Hendrix, Deep Purple maybe, on the beginning, Santana, and there was many good bands. And what's important, every band had own style and own sound. Today, I'm not sure then you can recognize all the bands and you can say exactly this is this and this is that band. But this what I want to tell you from the beginning. This personality is most important thing. And even if you have the same instruments like me or like some other good musicians, you should try to find your own way, your own sound, and your way to make music. And I think it's not so difficult. After 55 years of professional career and more than 100 LPs and I don't know how many other recordings for the films, and thousand live gigs, I have already enough experience that I can give you good advice how you can organize your music and maybe also your life. There is many things we can talk about this about tomorrow, but I would like to try to be not so long. I would like to make some short talks with you, and I hope you will like that. Maybe next time I can show you also some of my recordings, some of my LPs. But anyway, if you go on YouTube, you can find all of my recordings and LPs with my bands from my country, ex-Yugoslavia, for example, group Dah, Gordi, and Zlatko Manojlovic. If you tip this, you can find mostly all of my stuff what I have done. I was working also 6 years in Arco Studio in Munich, and that time that was one of the best studios in Germany, and I was working with really good musicians, and I was making more than 60 different productions in that time. maybe less, maybe more, I don't know. In that time, Munich was center of recording. More than 250 studios was in that time was there. Anyway, I think for the beginning it's enough, and I hope we see us tomorrow. And anytime you can write me something, or you can give your questions, or you can send me big hugs. It doesn't matter, but anyway, I think it's very important to be in contact. Until tomorrow, I wish you a nice day. Bye.